So hey folks, this is Kuldeep back again with not so much excitement because today is 1st of March and the first video that you are seeing in my channel is from Feb 7th. So the whole Feb 7th till Feb 28th is just gone down the drain because well you already know the story. If not, you can see the video somewhere here, the link. Okay. Now the problem is after not being able to perform the first challenge properly, I lost motivation, or more like I lost the will to do it. As I thought, trying to find the perfection, I was chasing unicorns. Okay, so today is March 1st, and I'm making this video now because I realized that the principle of BOMTICC was not to make perfect video, but to show up every time and to make something, right? Anyways, so what is the challenge today? Well, the whole thing of BOMTIC that I'm doing right now is to gain skills so that I can be more employable, earning more, and other financial freedoms that I need, right? So that's why I thought that the first challenge was about, again, the video will be here, which was about learning how to learn. So the second challenge is about learning about financial things like personal finance, like investments, like everything related to finances, right? So today is the day one of this challenge, and let me just see my script. So what we are going to do is before learning how to earn money, I need to understand how money actually works, right? So how do you learn that? You learn that by learning about personal finance. Why personal finance? Because as you already know, I am working, right, a full-time job, and obviously I'm earning. So I first need to understand where I stand in my um, what is it called, net worth, right? How many assets I have, how much liabilities do I have, and that's how I'm going to walk forward from here in understanding, do I actually need a second source of income, and how much income do I need to generate in order to accomplish the goals that I will be forming, you know, in today's challenge. Anywho, so now what we are going to do today is, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to first map my financial reality. How much assets do I have? How much liabilities do I have? And what are the sources of income? Three things for day one. Okay. Um, we will be explaining the matrices related to income, expenses, liabilities, assets, all these things, mapping them down. And then I am going to put them all in an Excel sheet to understand. And another thing, remember, always I'm saying this quote: if you want to improve something, you have to know how to measure it. If you cannot measure something, you cannot improve it. Hence, so that's what we are going to do today. Yeah. So this is what is going to happen for today. I will be calculating my things. I'm repeating again. Anyways, maybe while doing all of these challenges, I'm also learning how to make vlogs or in general YouTube videos. One of the challenge will be about articulating properly your sentences, your words, so that you will be a better speaker. But anywho, that's for the another challenge. For today, this is what's going to happen. I'm gonna turn this, and you're gonna see a very fast time lapse of me doing things related to today's challenge. For how much was it? 2 multiplied by 6, 7, 140 minutes, 20 hours. So yeah, I will be doing it for like 2 hour or 2.5 hour per day. As from the first, again, watch that video. The concept of learning these things is that you have to learn 20 hours of some skill so that you will be okay in it. So I'm going to turn, you're going to see the time lapse, and then in the end, you're going to see what I learned or what I have figured out about my assets. So see ya. So finally it is done. Coming to the center of it. Seriously, my room is literally tilted on one side. It sucks. And I hate these people who don't know what they are building. Anyway, so that I will not become like them, the day one is completed. I got my thing here, diary, where I'm writing all these things. Let me give you a view as well. So yeah, why am I looking towards there is there is a monitor that is showing me my video from here. Anyways, okay, so the day one is completed. What did I learn in day one? Basically, the day one was dedicated for personal finance, understanding about personal finance. So what all I have learned in day one is what is personal finance, financial literacy. What basically financial literacy means is knowing how to manage your money wisely. That's it. Simple definition. No fuss. If you know how to manage your money, you know personal finance, you have financial literacy. Now, what does it include? It includes financial literacy, includes budgeting, market knowledge, investment knowledge, and understanding the difference between asset and liability. That's it. Five things: budget, financial, market knowledge, investment knowledge, and knowing the difference between asset and liability. Next thing, what is a budget? A budget is a plan or a view that gives you the understanding of your earning, expenses, savings, etc., etc. Okay. While it lets you know how close or far are you from your plan or goal. First, second, third, fourth, fifth thing. What I learned is my own detail about my own financial structure, like my income, my expenses, my investment, my liability, my emergency fund, and insurance. Insurance currently I have from my company. Emergency fund I have in my FD of around 2 lakh rupees. Investment I have done till now is in seven figures. Wait, yeah, seven-figure investment I have. My expenses are per month. My expenses are around 10,000 rupees to 15,000 rupees between this. My investment per month it is around 30,000 rupees. My income it is classified. My liabilities right now I have a loan of around 10 not 10 lakh 1 lakh rupees no, 2 lakh rupees for my solar panel that is in the roof. So its EMI is around 1200 rupees. It's a 10-year loan. I have an EMI for my AC that I had bought last year. Then I have an EMI for my phone, for a phone that I gifted to my mom, and I have an EMI for something else that I need to check. See, these are the things that you need to make sure that you know when you are buying things in EMI. You should know what all EMI you are paying for. Okay, so that's I need to clear it out. Next is sixth thing that you need to know in your financial personal finance or financial literacy is that what are the core financial principle. So these are the core financial principle: compounding, inflation, risk versus return, liquidity, and time horizon. The first thing is compounding. You need to understand that how much compounding your money is getting in your investment. Next is what is the inflation. So your investment should beat the inflation. The whole point of actually having an investment is not to become a millionaire or whatever, but it is to beat the inflation. You don't want the inflation to eat your income. Okay, so that is second thing you need to know, inflation. Third thing, risk versus return. How much risk are you taking for how much return? So for example, in trading you do something, you might have heard people saying, I am taking 2:1 risk or 3:2 risk or 3:1 risk. It means that for every 3 rupees you can earn, you are risking 1 rupees of your capital. That's it. Next is liquidity and time horizon. Liquidity means the investment that you are making. What are the well, how much chances are there, or how much time do you need to cash it out? Like for example, if you will buy a stock of Reliance, easily you can just sell it. But if let's say you're buying a stock of a company that only has 10,000 investors, so it will be hard for you to sell the stock when you want. Or for example, you're buying a land. Okay, so the land investment is not that much liquid. You need to take at least 1 month in order to sell it out, right? You have to talk with property dealers or buyers, sell it on Ola or wherever the platforms are for selling the land. So you have to understand the liquidity of your investment and the time horizon, for how much time you're giving it, um, how much time you're giving the investment to grow. For example, in mutual fund, they say that you should invest for a minimum of 3 year or more, right? Why? Because 3 years is the time in which a minimum time that is required in order for your investment to grow size to a sizable portion. And yeah, so that is that. Now the final thing is goal. So I learned about goal, and my own goal is reaching 1 crore. Okay. A fund that I need in order to do my masters in Europe and building a business. So these are my goals. So what do we have learned today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. What is personal finance? First, financial literacy. What does it mean? What does financial literacy includes? What is the budget? Details you need in order to make your financial structure, core financial principles, and goal. That's it for today. Tomorrow, or I will just list out what all I'm going to learn in the next 6 days. So the day one was understanding about personal finance. That day two is about understanding investing and portfolio building. How you do it. Okay, this is about how you do it. The day three is about understanding the financial matrices. What are financial matrices? These are some formulas, or these are some concepts that you need to learn in order to choose a good financial investment, like a stock, a mutual fund, a land, gold, metal, anything. For example, like you might have heard about PE ratio for invest for the stocks, or ROCE, return on capital employed, or Sortino ratio for mutual fund and all. So these are the things that I need to learn properly. Then, so this is day one, day two, day three. Day four is about learning the sorry, yeah, day three is also okay. I will say it again. Day one is about learning personal finance. Day two is about investing in portfolio building. Investing in portfolio building. Day three is about understanding the financial matrices, risk reward, and using these things to build a portfolio. Okay. Day 4, 5, and 6 is like doing all of these things in Excel sheet. So I need to learn about Excel sheet, Google sheet, whatever, and making it in a way that I can easily refresh the data or include the data. So that's day 4, 5, 6. The 3 days are to learn Excel. The first 3 days is to learn about personal finance. So that's it for today. It has been 8 minutes already, plus the last 4 minutes of first part. So yeah, that's all. See you tomorrow. I mean, I will see you tomorrow, but you're gonna see me now. Okay, day two आ गया. So welcome to day two. Today what I'm going to learn is getting straight to the point. Investing and portfolio building, and उसके अंदर जो आएगा वो है एसेट क्लासेस. सो बेसिकली जो डे वन में मैंने समझा कि पर्सनल फाइनेंस को कैसे मैनेज करते हैं, और बजटिंग एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स, मेरी टोटल नेटवर्थ अभी कितनी है और एसेट कितने इन्वेस्टेड है मेरे पे. सो अब इस डे टू में जो है वो मैं समझूंगा कि कितने तरीके के इन्वेस्टमेंट्स होते हैं, और उन इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के पीछे का बेसिक प्रिंसिपल क्या होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, स्टॉक्स क्या होता है, म्यूचुअल फंड क्या होता है, ETF क्या होता है, बॉन्ड क्या होता है, और रीट्स क्या होते हैं. ठीक है, REITs. सो इस डे टू में जो मेन पॉइंट है वो है अंडरस्टैंडिंग एसेट क्लासेस और अंडरस्टैंडिंग रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड. लाइक बेसिकली इन जो एसेट क्लासेस हैं, स्टॉक्स, बॉन्ड, म्यूचुअल फंड, ETF वगैरह वगैरह, गोल्ड, बिटकॉइन, इनके अंदर क्या रिस्क हैं, और इसके अंदर की क्या प्रिंसिपल्स हैं, क्यों ये काम करते हैं, कैसे ये काम करते हैं, और उसके बाद इसमें इन्वेस्ट करने के क्या क्या रिस्क हैं. सो दैट्स ऑल हम सीखेंगे डे टू में. ये छोटा सा रखता हूँ मैं इंट्रोडक्शन. सो लेट्स गो बैक, turn around, and let's start. So day 2 is done, and day 2 में जो मैंने सीखा वो है कि जितने भी एसेट क्लासेस होते हैं, यहाँ पे तुमको या फिर यहाँ पे शो हो जाएगी एक टेबल, और इस टेबल में यू कैन सी कि जितने भी स्टॉक्स हैं, जितने भी बॉन्ड है, म्यूचुअल फंड है, ETF है, बिटकॉइन है, गोल्ड है, मेटल वगैरह, रीट्स हैं. सो उनका क्या रिस्क होता है, उनका क्या बेसिक प्रिंसिपल होता है, और उसमें किसको इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. फॉर एग्जांपल, जो लोग सेफ इन्वेस्टमेंट चाहते हैं और मे बी मंथली रिटर्न, बट उनके पास इतना पैसा नहीं है कि वो एक लेट्स से एक बिल्डिंग बना पाएँ जिससे कि उनको इंटरेस्ट मिले, इंटरेस्ट रेंट मिले, तो वो क्या करते हैं, वो रीट्स में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. रीट्स में क्या होता है कि बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियां होती हैं जो अपना पैसा लगाती हैं, उससे बिल्डिंग खरीदती हैं या बनाती हैं, और उन बिल्डिंग्स को रेंट पर देती हैं, और जो रेंट आता है वो अपने रीट्स के इन्वेस्टर्स को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करती हैं. सो ऐसा करके यहाँ पे एक पूरी लिस्ट है जो आप देख सकते हो. एंड डे 2 इज़ डन। नाउ हम जाएंगे डे 3 में। डे 3 का क्या सीन है? डे 3 में हमने सीखना है कि गोल ऑफ इन्वेस्टिंग क्या होती है और फाइनेंशियल मैट्रिसेस क्या होते हैं। और यही इसके अंदर ये आ जाता है रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशियो वाला पॉइंट फिर से, जहाँ पे कि म्यूचुअल फंड को सिलेक्ट करने के लिए या फिर स्टॉक को सिलेक्ट करने के लिए या फिर कोई भी इन्वेस्टमेंट जैसे गोल्ड हो गया, तो इनको सिलेक्ट करने के लिए क्या क्या चीज़ देखनी चाहिए और कैसे पता लगेगा कि ये एक अच्छी इन्वेस्टमेंट है, एक बुरी इन्वेस्टमेंट है, और कैसे पता चलेगा कि जो इन्वेस्टमेंट को हम इस पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे कर रहे हैं वो सही टाइम है कि नहीं है। फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर इस टाइम पे लेट्स से कहीं वॉर हो गया, राइट, और ऐसे कंट्री में वॉर हो गया जहाँ पे कि जो लोग हैं वो लोग नहीं, जो कंट्री है वो ऑयल सप्लाई को मैनेज करती है, राइट। सो इंडिया में जितने भी ऑयल की कंपनियां होंगी उनके स्टॉक गिरने लग जाएंगे। लेकिन देन अचानक से खबर आई कि कोई और कंट्री हमको अच्छे से सप्लाई कर रही है ऑयल, तो वही सेम ऑयल की जो कंपनी गिर रही थी वो वापस ऊपर चलने लग जाएंगी। तो इस तरीके से समझना चाहिए कि क्या वो सही टाइम है इन्वेस्ट करने का या फिर नहीं है। और लेट्स से कि एक एसी बनाने वाली कंपनी है, राइट, और ठंडियों के टाइम पे क्या होता है कि वो साइक्लिक, ये कंपनियां साइक्लिक होती है, तो ठंडियों के टाइम पे ये नीचे गिरती हैं और गर्मियों के टाइम पे इनके स्टॉक ऊपर जाते हैं क्योंकि उसी टाइम पे वो बिकते हैं, राइट। सो ऊपर जाते टाइम उनको खरीदना चाहिए या फिर नीचे जाते टाइम? नीचे जाते टाइम, राइट। ठंडियों में खरीदो और जब गर्मियों में उनको उनके शेयर प्राइस ऊपर जाए तो नेक्स्ट ठंडी आने से पहले या बरसात आने से पहले उनको बेच दो। ये एक सिंपल एक लॉजिक है जो मैं दे रहा हूँ, जिसके बेस पे वो मैं सीखने वाला हूँ यहाँ पे डे 3 में कल। सो कल मिलते हैं फिर। सी यू। फिर से स्टार्ट हो गया। अरे यार, डे 3। ओके, सो दिस इज़ द डे 3 ऑफ बॉम्टिक चैलेंज, जहाँ पे मुझे अपना पर्सनल फाइनेंस, इन्वेस्टमेंट और अपनी पोर्टफोलियो को बनाना था। ठीक है। तो जैसे कि लास्ट डे पे हमने सीखा कि कैसे करके अपना पर्सनल फाइनेंस क्लियर करना है, बजटिंग क्लियर करनी है, और एसेट क्लासेस क्या होते हैं उनके बारे में जानना है। और डे 3 जो है आज, उसमें ये होगा कि हम अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, हम समझेंगे कि जो फाइनेंशियल मैट्रिसेस होते हैं वो क्या क्या होते हैं, जिनके थ्रू हम ये डिफाइन कर सकते हैं कि कोई स्टॉक या फिर कोई म्यूचुअल फंड एक अच्छी इन्वेस्टमेंट है कि नहीं है। ठीक है। और रिस्क एडजस्टेड रिटर्न क्या होता है, कितने रिस्क पे कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है, ये चीज़ें हम आज जानेंगे। सो लेट्स गो। ओके, सो नाउ मैंने डे 3 फिनिश कर दिया है। और डे 3 में हमने क्या क्या सीखा है? वेल, 16 पैरामीटर्स होते हैं, ठीक है, जिनके बेस पे तुम जज कर सकते हो किसी म्यूचुअल फंड को। सी तेरा 5,000 से ज़्यादा स्टॉक्स और आई डोंट नो 1,000 से ज़्यादा म्यूचुअल फंड, ऑब्वियसली 1,000 से ज़्यादा ही है, बट पता नहीं, मैंने कहीं सुना था कि 5,000 म्यूचुअल फंड भी है। आई डोंट नो, बट ठीक है, 1,000 से ज़्यादा मान लेते हैं कि 1,000 से ज़्यादा म्यूचुअल फंड है और इतने सारे स्टॉक्स है, तो कैसे किसी को चुने? सो देयर आर 16 पैरामीटर्स ऑन विच यू कैन फिल्टर आउट म्यूचुअल फंड्स। ठीक है। एंड उस फिल्टर के बेस पे तुम सारे के सारे क्लटर, सारा नॉइस को डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हो और मेन पॉइंट पे आ सकते हो कि तुम्हारे लिए कौन सा म्यूचुअल फंड सही है। सो देखो, एक लिस्ट है जो मैं यहाँ पे डाल रहा हूँ, ठीक है, और इसमें से जो मेन चीज़ है वो मैं बताऊंगा और बाकी यू कैन रीड इट पॉज करके वीडियो। सो एक सबसे मेन पैरामीटर जो होता है वो है तुम्हारे स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, शार्पे रेशियो, सॉर्टिनो रेशियो, बीटा और अल्फ़ा। ठीक है। बाकी चीज़ें अलग हैं, लेकिन ये चीज़ें मेन है जो तुम्हें समझनी चाहिए। सो स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन क्या होता है कि डेविएशन मतलब होता है अलग होना, ठीक है, या फिर चेंज होना किसी एक पाथ से। सो एक म्यूचुअल फंड अगर फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है अपने एवरेज फ्लो से, तो उसको कहते हैं स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन। ठीक है। जैसे कि मान लो कि एक म्यूचुअल फंड है जो उसका एवरेज जो है वो 8% का रिटर्न दे रहा है, बट कुछ ऐसा हुआ कि वो या तो 12% पे चला गया या 4% पे चला गया, और ये एक फिक्स टाइम के लिए होता है। लेट्स से 5 साल में स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन क्या है किसी म्यूचुअल फंड का। सो हम चाहते हैं कि उसका म्यूचुअल फंड का स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन कम हो, वो अपने एवरेज जो देता आ रहा है उतने ही पे रहे, वो न ज़्यादा ऊपर जाने पे तो ठीक है हमारा फ़ायदा है, बट नीचे ना जाए। ठीक है। तो एक ऐसा म्यूचुअल फंड जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर नीचे जाता है, अब वो ख़राब नहीं है। क्यों ख़राब नहीं है? क्योंकि यहाँ पे आता है तुम्हारी रिस्क एपेटाइट, कि तुम कितना रिस्क ले सकते हो। लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मेरा म्यूचुअल फंड है वो 1 साल से उस पर इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, और नेक्स्ट मंथ, एक साल के बाद एक मंथ आया और अचानक से वो जो है मेरे को -4% रिटर्न दिखा रहा है, राइट? तो मैं क्या उसको बेच दूंगा, उससे एग्जिट ले लूंगा, या फिर मैं उसमें और इन्वेस्ट करूंगा? या फिर सेम केस, एक मेरा म्यूचुअल फंड जो 8% रिटर्न दिखा रहा है, अचानक से वो 12% दिखाने लग गया, तो ये इतना रिटर्न देख के मैं क्या करूंगा? मैं उसमें उसको बेच दूंगा या फिर और इन्वेस्ट करूंगा, या क्या करूंगा? तो ये डिपेंड करता है कि मेरी रिस्क एपेटाइट क्या है। तो इसलिए इस तरह डिविजन हमें बस ये बताता है कि ठीक है यार, ये म्यूचुअल फंड जो है ये इतना फ्लक्चुएट कर रहा है, ऐसे ऐसे करके जा रहा है, ठीक है, ये हमें बताता है, हमें अंदर जाके देखने की जरूरत नहीं है इसमें। उसके बाद है सेकंड चीज़ की अल्फा। अल्फा का मतलब होता है कि एक म्यूचुअल फंड अपने बेंचमार्क, लेट से एक है लार्ज कैप फंड, लार्ज कैप फंड का जो बेंचमार्क होता है वो है निफ्टी 50। सो वो लार्ज कैप फंड निफ्टी 50 से कितना ऊपर जा रहा है उसे कहते हैं अल्फा, और कितना नीचे जा रहा है उसे कहते हैं बीटा। तो बीटा का मतलब होता है कि वो कितना सेंसिटिव है एक मार्केट पे, लाइक अपने बेंचमार्क पे। मतलब अगर निफ्टी 50 जो है लेट से 50 पॉइंट गिर गया, तो तुम्हारा लार्ज कैप फंड कितने पॉइंट गिर रहा है, वो होता है बीटा। हम चाहते हैं कि बीटा हमेशा 1 से कम रहे, यानी कि अगर निफ्टी 50 50 पॉइंट गिर रहा है, तो हमारा म्यूचुअल फंड हमेशा लेस देन 50 पॉइंट गिरे, ज़्यादा ना गिरे उससे। तीसरा है हमारा शार्पे रेशियो। शार्पे रेशियो क्या होता है कि कितना हम रिस्क ले रहे हैं पर यूनिट अपवर्ड रिटर्न पे। सो जैसे कि कोई म्यूचुअल फंड है, अब मान लो कि वो जो म्यूचुअल फंड है वो 10% ऊपर जा रहा है, लाइक एवरेज चल रहा है, फिर 10% ऊपर चला गया, बट 10% ऊपर जाने के लिए वो कितना नीचे गया या फिर कितने टाइम में ऊपर गया, तो वो डिपेंड करता है शार्पे रेशियो पे। और इसका अपोजिट है सॉर्टिनो रेशियो। सॉर्टिनो रेशियो में बताता है कि जो रिटर्न हो रहा है वो कितना हम रिस्क ले रहे हैं उसको नीचे जाने पे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अब मान लो कि हमें कोई म्यूचुअल फंड है जो 10% रिटर्न दे रहा है, बट वो 10% रिटर्न के लिए वो 15% नीचे चला गया था, ठीक है? तो ये होता है सॉर्टिनो रेशियो। अभी इसको अगर हम सिंपल भाषा में तुम्हें बताऊं तो तुम्हें देखना है कि शार्पे रेशियो हमेशा बड़ा होना चाहिए। जितना ज़्यादा शार्पे रेशियो होगा उतना ही अच्छा है। सॉर्टिनो रेशियो उतनी चीज़ें नहीं बताता हमें एक पर्टिकुलर म्यूचुअल फंड पे, ये मोस्टली इग्नोर भी कर सकते हैं, बट मेन है शार्पे रेशियो। ये हमें बताता है कि कितना अच्छे से कोई फंड ने रिटर्न दिया है। इसे ऐसे एग्जाम्पल के लिए समझ सकते हैं कि अगर एक बच्चा है या फिर एक एथलीट है, वो एक रिवर को जंप करके पार कर रहा है, ठीक है? और रिवर जो है ये है हमारा मान लो रिस्क, तो वो रिस्क लेके के जंप कर रहा है। तो हमारा शार्पे रेशियो ये बताता है कि उसने जंप तो किया, अब ऊपर जाते हुए भले ही कितनी उसकी पोजीशन चेंज हो रही है, कितना गलत उसने जंप किया है, लेकिन अगर वो लैंड सही कर रहा है तो फाइन, शार्पे रेशियो उसे ज़्यादा पॉइंट देगा। बट शॉर्टन रेशियो में क्या है कि अगर उसने जंप किया है और वो नीचे आ गया है, लेकिन ऊपर जो पोजीशन थी उसकी नीचे आते हुए लैंड होते हुए वो सही नहीं थी, तो शार्पे रेशियो उसको ज़्यादा पनिश करेगा, उसको कम पॉइंट देगा। तो ये होता है शार्पे रेशियो। तो अगर शार्पे रेशियो तुम्हारा 2 से ऊपर है किसी म्यूचुअल फंड का, और शॉर्टिनो भी 2 से ऊपर है, तो ये बेस्ट म्यूचुअल फंड है, इसे ले लेना चाहिए। अगर शार्पे रेशियो 2 है, शॉर्टिनो रेशियो 1.5 है, तो भी ठीक है। बट ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि शार्पे रेशियो भी कम हो, शॉर्टिनो रेशियो भी कम हो, और तुम वो म्यूचुअल फंड बाय कर रहे हो। तो ये है हमारे मेन रेशियोज़। बाकी के रेशियो तुम्हारे पास यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे। इसमें से अभी ये तो है मैथमेटिकल टर्म्स में, इसमें से 2 चीज़ें ऐसी जो तुम्हें थोड़ी डिफरेंट होनी चाहिए, दोनों। एक है इन रेशियो को छोड़ के, एक है इन्फॉर्मेशन रेशियो। ये बताता है तुम्हें अपने फंड मैनेजर के बारे में। भले ही तुम कितने भी रेशियो देख लो, कुछ भी कर लो, फंड के पास्ट के बेस पे ही ये सब डेटा आता है, राइट? लेकिन एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो तुम्हें हमेशा देखनी चाहिए कि वो जो फंड मैनेजर है उसकी फ़िलॉसफ़ी क्या है, उस म्यूचुअल फंड की फ़िलॉसफ़ी क्या है, वो जो फंड मैनेजर है वो कितने टाइम से काम कर रहा है, वो फंड मैनेजर इससे पहले क्या मैनेज करता था। तो ये अलग रिसर्च तुम्हें करनी पड़ेगी अगर तुम्हें एक्चुअली में उसको कस्टमाइज़ करना है और ढंग से चूज़ करना है कोई म्यूचुअल फंड। तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक म्यूचुअल फंड था, कौन सा था, निपॉन, हाँ, निपॉन स्मॉल कैप फंड है एक। निपॉन स्मॉल कैप फंड बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न दे रहा था, जब तक एक पर्टिकुलर फंड मैनेजर उसके पास था बहुत टाइम से। अब वो फंड मैनेजर क्या हुआ कि उसने छोड़ के वो बंधन म्यूचुअल फंड में चला गया, और वहाँ पे वो मैनेज कर रहा है बंधन का स्मॉल स्मॉल कैप म्यूचुअल फंड। तो जो बंधन कैप का स्मॉल कैप म्यूचुअल फंड था वो पहले एवरेज देता था रिस्क रिटर्न, लेकिन जब से ये फंड मैनेजर स्विच हुआ है तब से वो वाला फंड जो बंधन का है वो काफ़ी अच्छा रिटर्न दे रहा है कंपेयर टू निपॉन के। निपॉन भी अभी ख़त्म नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन वो बेटर है, बेटर दे रहा है। क्योंकि अब निपॉन ख़राब क्यों नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि फिलॉसफी तो उस फंड मैनेजर ने बनाई थी पहले से ही। अब उस फिलोसफी पे बाकी फंड मैनेजर्स काम करेंगे जिसको उसने ट्रेन किया होगा। तो वो बुरा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं कि तुमने फंड ये एक पर्टिकुलर म्यूचुअल फंड में तुम इन्वेस्ट कर रहे थे और फिर तुमने सोचा कि ये फंड मैनेजर चेंज हो गया तो मैं इसको बेच देता हूँ सारा म्यूचुअल फंड और दूसरे में चला जाता हूँ जहाँ जहाँ नया म्यूचुअल फंड वाला मैनेजर जा रखा है। तो ऐसा नहीं करते। एनीवेज, तो ये है इन्फॉर्मेशन रेशियो। ये इन्फॉर्मेशन रेशियो तुम्हें बताता है कि जो फंड मैनेजर है उसकी एबिलिटी क्या है, कि वो कितना एक्सेस रिटर्न जनरेट कर पा रहा है, ठीक है, रिलेटिव टू द बेंचमार्क, और कितना उसने रिस्क लिया है उस एक्स्ट्रा रिटर्न के लिए। ये तुम्हें बताता है इन्फॉर्मेशन रेशियो। तो ये एक अच्छा है अगर तुम्हें म्यूचुअल फंड मैनेजर की क्वालिटी जाननी है, प्लस फिर फंड मैनेजर की फिलोसफी देखनी है, एंड देन उसके बाद तुम चूज करोगे। अभी इसमें क्या सीन है, क्या करना होता है इसमें। मून एक वेबसाइट है, उसका मैं नाम यहाँ पे लिख दूंगा, मून समथिंग है शायद वो। तो उसमें तुम्हें काफ़ी सारे रेशियोज मिल जाएंगे, सारे के सारे इंडिया में जितने म्यूचुअल फंड है सबकी डिटेल्स में है। फिर उसमें तुम ये सब रेशियो डालोगे और इसको सॉर्ट करोगे ऊपर से नीचे करके, एंड देन तुम्हारे पास टॉप 10 म्यूचुअल फंड आ जाएंगे तुम्हारे। अब इन टॉप 10 म्यूचुअल फंड में से तुम्हें चूज करना है कि कौन सा तुम्हें इन्वेस्ट करना है इन पैरामीटर्स पे। तो तुम्हें मान लो बेस्ट शार्प रेशियो, बेस्ट सॉर्टिनो रेशियो, बेस्ट अल्फा, बेस्ट, ये सब में टॉप 10 आ गया। टॉप 10 में क्या है कि एक्सपेंस रेशियो, AUM और इन्फॉर्मेशन रेशियो और फंड मैनेजर की फिलोसफी, ये चार चीज़ें तुम्हें देखनी है टॉप 10 में। अब तुम जिसके साथ अलाइन हो रहे हो वो चीज़ तुम्हें चूज करनी है। AUM का सीन क्या है ये मैं एक्स्ट्रा बता देता हूँ कि AUM में अगर कोई म्यूचुअल फंड बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है, जैसे कि पराग पारेख म्यूचुअल फंड बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है, तो इतना बड़ा जब कोई म्यूचुअल फंड हो जाता है ना, तो वो एक हाथी बन जाता है। इट बिकम्स एन एलिफेंट। और एलिफेंट जब चलता है तो उसे बहुत कॉशियसली चलना होता है, नहीं तो वो चीज़ें डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता है। तो अब मान लो कि एक म्यूचुअल फंड है पराग पारेख का, वो किसी स्टॉक को बाय कर रहा है और वो इतना बड़ा है कि अगर वो 1% भी किसी स्टॉक का बाय कर देगा, ठीक है, तो वो स्टॉक ही उसका बाय करने की वजह से ऊपर चला जाएगा, और अगर वो सेल करेगा तो पूरा स्टॉक नीचे आ जाएगा। तो उन्हें बहुत कॉशियसली धीरे धीरे करके बाय करना पड़ता है, इसीलिए ही वो जो है इतनी ज़्यादा रिटर्न जनरेट नहीं कर पाते हैं जब वो बहुत बड़े हो जाते हैं। तो पराग पाने का ये है, लेकिन इसका एक और चीज़ होती है कि अगर कोई म्यूचुअल फंड बहुत बड़ा हो चुका है और मार्केट में छोटा सा क्रैश आया है या फिर करेक्शन आया है, तो ये जो म्यूचुअल फंड होता है इसके पास इतना पैसा होता है कि ये उस करेक्शन को एब्जॉर्ब कर पाए, ठीक है। वहीं जो छोटे म्यूचुअल फंड होते हैं, अब मान लो कि अब क्रैश का पॉइंट ये था कि अगर क्रैश हुआ है और लोगों ने अपना म्यूचुअल फंड बेचना स्टार्ट कर दिया है, तो वो पूरा म्यूचुअल फंड के पास मान लो इतना पैसा ही नहीं है कि वो लोगों को वापस दे पाए। तो उस वजह से क्या होता है कि तुम तो नहीं बेचना चाह रहे हो बट और लोग बेचना चाह रहे हैं, तो उन लोगों के बेचने की वजह से तुम्हारे रिटर्न कम हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि म्यूचुअल फंड को बेचना पड़ेगा ना वो स्टॉक। अब मान लो कि तुम्हारी फिलोसफी थी कि यार अगर ये म्यूचुअल फंड जो है क्रैश हुआ है कोई स्टॉक उसको भी खरीदेगा मैं चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि ये चीपर मिल रहा है स्टॉक, लेकिन लोगों को लग रहा है कि यार वो क्रैश स्टॉक क्रैश हुआ है तो म्यूचुअल फंड भी नीचे आएगा, म्यूचुअल फंड नीचे आ रहा है तो हमें इसको बेचना पड़ेगा, भल कंपेयर टू तुम्हारी फिलोसफी की जिसमें कि तुम और इन्वेस्ट करोगे, तो इस वजह से ये ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है। तुम्हें एवरेज देखना है कि AUM ज़्यादा बड़ा भी ना हो ज़्यादा छोटा भी ना हो। तो ये सीन है, ये डे 3 में मैंने समझा है। और डे 3 में ही अब मैं इन सबको कंबाइन करके एक म्यूचुअल फंड बनाऊंगा अपना, जो मैं तुम्हें दिखाऊंगा अपनी स्क्रीन पे, ठीक है। सो हम वहाँ पे चलते हैं, और डे 6 में क्या है, डे 4, 5, 6 इनमें मैं एक्सेल सीखूंगा, जिसमें कि जो भी मैंने म्यूचुअल फंड बनाए हैं इनका मैं एक्सेल में एक पोर्टफोलियो बनाऊंगा। तो लेट्स गो टू माय स्क्रीन एंड चलो बनाए एक पोर्टफोलियो। Okay, so we are back now on the screen, and the website I was talking about is called morningstar.in. So let's go there, morningstar.in. And so after you will come to this website, you will go to mutual funds. यहाँ पे जाने के बाद you will go to instant x-ray. Wait, not there. Yeah, screen funds. You will go to screen funds. अभी यहाँ पे what we will do, we will first put some filters. Okay, now the filters are what category of funds do we need. We need focused, global, liquid, small cap. So let's say you are choosing a fund, right? So I want a large cap, I want a medium cap, middle cap, large, mid cap, small cap. Three fund are necessary. Then I need one fund that is a value fund and one fund that is a contra fund. This is my own personal choice. You can be happy with just being one large, mid, and small cap. I want to, so these large cap is safety net. The middle cap is where you want to outrun the large cap in terms of return, and the small cap is your like a bet that in long term, the in if your investment horizon is more than 5 years, so small cap usually give better returns in that, higher returns. So that is why three are the main uh, backbone of your overall portfolio, and the value and the contra are something that you want to bet on. For example, the contra fund or a sectorial fund, like I want to invest in some data center stocks, so a mutual fund that would cater to data center or AI, that is the one that you can give a little bit weightage in your portfolio. It's my own personal choice. So let's see. Now I personally don't like large cap fund, so I go for a flexi cap. Just note it down. I go for flexi cap fund because most of the flexi cap fund already have large cap inside them, and they also have mid cap and small cap as well. So let's first check the flexi cap. So here we have flexi cap fund, then management style, actively managed, purchase mode, direct mode. So this is distribution. What do we need? Income or growth? Income and growth means income means if any of the mutual fund have the stocks and any of those stocks will give you a dividend, then the dividend will be credited into your account. But we don't want that. What we want is the dividend or whatever income we are getting will be reinvested. So I will choose growth fund. Now Morningstar fund company. Yeah, so I will not choose any of the fund company because I want to list, like segregate from all of these funds individually. Now asset class, allocation, equity, income. Okay, fine. I'm good with all. Global category, doesn't matter. Fund size, this also doesn't matter. All these things we can do it later. Yield, not interested, so show less. Now we got all of these flexi cap funds here right now. Now what do we want? First of all, we will just show. Okay, we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, 10 funds we are getting here. Now this is the overview, and there is not much specific details required by us in this particular page. So we will go for the second part, which has short term performance. Again, we don't want this right now. We care about long term performance. So in the long term performance, we will segregate our stocks based on certain things. So let me give you the first thing that you need. Now these 16 things that I have, the matrices that I have given you, all these matrices have a category. Like for example, there is a 7-year rolling return, outperformance versus benchmark, upside capture ratio, and information ratio. These four matrices tells you about the performance and consistency of the fund. Okay, then Sharpe, Sortino, beta, they tell you about the risk adjusted return. Then maximum drawdown, standard deviation, downside capture ratio, concentration risk, it tells you about risk and downside protection. Now what does it mean? It means that downside protection is how much less the mutual fund is falling down when the market is bad. And yeah, that is what it means. Then the final is cost and management, so expense ratio and portfolio turnover. These two things are under the category of cost and management. It means that how much it is costing you to have that mutual fund, and the portfolio turnover ratio tells you that how much is the frequency of the selling and buying in that particular mutual fund, which is costing the taxes and the charges of buying and selling, and that also, you will have to bear it. Okay, now the first thing. So what do we want to see 7-year rolling return. Now in this particular case, we don't have a 7-year filter, so let's just go with, I usually go with, I mean, I have thought of going with 5-year and 10-year. Why? 5 years ago COVID came, okay, in 2021, and at that time all the mutual fund, whoever they have, like, they have bought the stocks at very cheap, so they all gave good returns since the 5 years. So what we need to see is 10-year and 3-year is a better way of calculating it instead of the 5-year. This is my own personal choice and this is my own logic. It can be wrong, I don't know, but yeah. So I'm first categorizing it in the 10-year performance from high to low. So where is it? Go. Now here, quant flexi cap, since in the 10-year return window, it has given 20%. That's so much. In 5-year return, it has given again 20%. Looks like it is actually the biggest contender here as well. Yeah. So 5 years also it has given you so much returns. 3 year we have ITI Flexi Cap for 3 year. Why? Because it started only 3 year ago. It was not started 5 year ago, 10 year ago. Now that is a new thing. So in 3 year return, we can see that ITI, Bank of India, HDFC, Invesco, Motilal, JM, Parag, Edelweiss, Whitecock, and ICICI have given us good return, but there is literally no sign of um, the one that was the hero of 5 and 10 year. Quant FlexiCap is at 17%. Now see, since 3 year it is giving 17%, since 1 year it is giving 11%, and since year to date, that is 1 year ago, exactly at this time, it has given negative 4% return. So what does it tells you? It tells you that for short time it is not good. Okay, now let's see which one of them has given us 1 year big return. Again, ITI, Kotak, this, that, blah 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 blah. Okay, there are all new funds in the 1 year return, but for the 3 year return there are these funds in top 10 category. So some of the popular names are Parag Parekh, HDFC is very old, Parag Parekh is old, and JM Flexi, all these are here. So I'm going to consider this one as a standard 10 standard list of 10 mutual fund from which we are going to segregate it now. Now we will go to fees, not fees, uh, yeah, risk. Now that we have seen the performance, we will see the risk. Now what is the risk here? 3 year Sharpe ratio of ITI, which was about top from the 3 year, is 1.13, and seems like 1.13. Let's see which one has the highest Sharpe ratio. Parag Parekh has the highest Sharpe ratio, and according to our matrices that I have explained to you before, Sharpe ratio tells us how much good risk it is taking when it is going up. So now that we have a very high number of 1.56, it means that Parag Parekh is not taking too much risk in going up. So it is good. Second number HDFC FlexiCap. Third number ITI, White Oak, ICICI, Edelweiss, Franklin India, Tata Elxsi, Invesco. Again, there is no view of quant, because the philosophy of quant fund is that they work purely based on the quant model, means all mathematical model. So that's why they take a lot of risk to go up and down, and that is why they are not in the top 10 category in Sharpe ratio. 3 year alpha. Let's see. 3 year alpha. What does alpha means? Alpha means that performance above benchmark. So Parag Parekh has been showing uh, above average, I think. Let's see which is the highest in alpha. HDFC, Parag Parekh, ITI. So these top three funds are coming in most of our metrics category. So, but do you see the difference here? 4% and 6%. It means that Parag Parekh and HDFC has outstanding performance in giving us the alpha that is beating their benchmark. Next is beta. Beta means how much sensitive they are. So we have, it should be less than 1. Okay, beta should be less than 1, and it means how much fund falls if market fall. So again, HDFC, Parag Parekh are falling very less. White Oak, ICICI are also falling very less. So let's see which is the fund that has fallen the least. So see, Quant FlexiCap is more than 1.1. It means it falls a lot more than the benchmark or the market usual. Parag Parekh is again the safest fund here that falls the least. Standard deviation. Let's see, in terms of standard deviation, it means that how much it fluctuates from its average. So Samco, Flexi, Bank of India, look, it is fluctuating a lot. 16, 16, 17. These funds are fluctuating a lot. It means they are not giving you consistent return. It gives you a lot of return or a very low return in a window. So Parag Parekh most stable again. HDFC again stable. FlexiCap, SBI again. Now SBI is the new one that came in the top three category. So fine. we have understood that Parakparik, HDFC, and ITI or SBI, these are some of the top categories that we want to choose from. Now we can simply go with expense ratio. Sorry, you're not supposed to do that. So once you have chosen the top three category, let's say in this case I have chosen it like this, you will go to the fees and see the expense ratio 0.63, 0.67. It's average. It's definitely not as expensive as Bandhan, but it is good enough for the kind of return it is giving. So expense ratio means that how much charge the mutual fund is taking from you in order to help you in investment and manage your funds and everything. One thing you need to know is the return to the total return that they show you. Let's say the Parag Parekh will show us the return of long term return of 18%. So it is showing this by deducting the overall expense ratio. Not, you don't need to do a calculation that okay, 18% I will get, so I will negative, I will remove the 0 point whatever percentage was the expense ratio, and then how much return I will get. It's not like this. Anyways, so these are the main things that you need to do in order to choose the mutual fund for yourself, by categorizing them into these all matrices, and then find your best mutual fund. So that's what I'm gonna do now. You're gonna see a time lapse of it. So let's go. Okay, so now I have figured out all the things that are needed in order to find all of these matrices. Uh, and there is not one single website where you can find all of these things together. You have to use three websites, two, three websites, or you have to buy the premium. So mutual fund research is this Morningstar website is the first one. Then we got Ticker Tape, and then we got Advisor Khoj, and then we got Value Research. So I'm going to use morning website, Morning Star. I don't know why whenever I'm making the vlog, I started getting burps. Anyway, so I am going to use Morningstar to first find the top three funds in one category, and that I'm going to use here. So the first category I want is, let's say, flexi cap. Then I want one category of multi cap. Then I want one category of small cap. Then I want contra, and then I want one sector. Okay, so these are the four category of mutual fund that I want to invest in. Flexi cap will contain, again, flexi cap will contain the mid cap and small cap as well, and multi cap will also contain the mid cap and small cap as well, and small cap is small cap. That is why I'm not choosing mid cap, because mid cap will come in both of them in a large quantity. Flexi cap will be so much big that it will not have much of the small cap. That is why I have added extra small cap, so that it will be having enough exposure. It will have enough exposure. So first, going with the flexi cap, I have chosen the flexi cap here, and we had found the best returning ones in the 5-year plan. Why is it not okay? Yeah, so it's gonna come here now. Long term, 5 years. Now in the 5-year we got Quant, HDFC, and Parag Parekh. Why Parag Parekh? I will tell you now. First, let's just paste them here. HDFC and Parag Parekh. So why I did not choose the third one, Bank of India? Because it is 19 per, it is, first of all, it is new, not 10 years old, so it is giving 5-year return. In the 5-year return also, it is, where is it, here? So here it is giving you more returns than Quant, HDFC, and the other one here. we can use this. So as you can see here, Bank of India is giving 19% in the 3 year, 22% in sorry 19% in 5 year, 3% in 22% in 3 year, and 16 in 1 year, which is like most among the four. Out of these four, it is the highest. Here also it is the highest, and here also it is the highest. So why I did not choose it, I will tell you now. Because when you are choosing the fund, in this case I have seen the long term performance is good. Bank of India flexicap fund is giving us a good return. But when we will go to the risk part, and we are going to, I will remove it. Okay, now here Sharpe ratio, look, Sharpe ratio, that tells you about the return, upside return. So the higher the ratio is, the better performing fund it is. So for Sharpe ratio, it is 1, while for Parag Parek 1.56, 1.53 for HDFC, and it is less for Quant. The But why did I choose Quant? Because Quant is showing absolutely ridiculous amount of growth in other areas of 10 year, 5 year, 3 year, and all these things. That is why. Another thing, alpha. So the alpha means how much it is, how much the portfolio is giving the performance over the benchmark. So over the benchmark, Bank of India is giving only 4%, while Parag is 6, HDFC is 7. Again, Quant is falling behind, but it is 3 year, falling behind in 3 year. But anyway, so this is the reason why I have chosen the top 3 fund. Now I'm going over again to the sheet, and I will be choosing the fund for multi-cap now. Simply from here, we will choose multi-cap. Okay, then it's we're gonna go here. Long-term performance, 5 year return, it is again high to low. We got Nippon India, good. Usually you can easily find the top 3 fund from here only. So now Mahindra is again less than 10 years old. All the 3 year return are good given by Mahindra. 1 year return is good. So let's see which one of them has given more return in the 10 year time frame. 10 year. Okay. Again, Quant Multicap has given some good return. So I have one Quant from there. So let's just put a Quant here as well. Again, ICICI Prudential Multicap Direct is coming 2 times now. In 3 year also it came. Yeah. With 20% return, and in 5 year it is giving 17% return. So it is consistently showing up in the 10 year, 5 year, and 3 year ones. So let's see the risk part in this. So for 3 year Sharpe ratio, we got good. Nippon India multicap showing us a good Sharpe ratio, one of the highest, I guess. Not highest is Access multicap, but yeah, good Sharpe ratio. Standard deviation 13, 14, 14. Okay, there are other ones that are better than this one. So standard deviation, how much it fluctuate. So okay, 3 year R square. Okay, what is R square? It was good. So as I told you know about beta, right? Beta is how much sensitivity is to the market. That if the market is benchmark is falling, going up or going down, how much is it impacting the particular mutual fund. So this 3 year R squared value tells you if it is actually showing the beta value is real or not. So with beta value tells you that if let's say the benchmark Nifty 50 is going up or going down, so the Nippon should also like not follow it completely 100%, because then you would directly invest in Nifty 50 instead of investing in this multi cap fund or whatever fund you want. So in this case, this R square should be between 70 to 100. If it is 70 to 100%, it means the fund is completely following the same as Nifty or whichever by benchmark it has. If it is 1 to 40, it means it is completely active fund and not giving you any of the same returns as the benchmark. So let's see. as you can see, all of the multi-cap fund are like completely more than 80 to even 97%. HDFC multi-cap, it is very bad. It is completely giving you the same return or same uh, for progress as the it's as the benchmark, and that is why ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund is following, like, not this one. Where is it? Nippon India. Yeah, Nippon India is like the least one of them. It is the least following it. So this is good. That is why I have chosen this one. Now I need one more. Quant is there. Nippon is there. So let's see alpha. So based on the alpha, I can choose another one. Kotak is there. Direct growth high. So let's choose Kotak for now. We are choosing Kotak. Where is it? It is here. Okay. So Kotak is there. Now we are gonna do the same thing for the small cap fund. Small cap fund. Starting with the long term, low to high. Now 5 year, quant small cap, giving you good returns. Let's take it, paste it here. Bandhan is also giving you good return, and the third is Nippon. As I had already told you in the starting of this video, that Nippon, something happened in Nippon, that the guy, the fund manager, transferred from Nippon to Bandhan, and that is why. Let's see, 5 year return, 3 year return. Bandhan is giving more than Nippon. You see, 1 year return, Bandhan is giving more than Nippon, and that is the reason why fund manager is important. About the risk one, Sharpe ratio 0.78. It is less. For quant, Sharpe ratio will always be less, whichever kind of fund there is, as per whatever I have seen. Bandhan Sharpe ratio is 1.27. I think it is the highest. Bandhan, I see Bandhan is small cap is good. Its Sharpe ratio is 1.27. As we know that if Sharpe ratio is higher, it means it is better. Now beta is also good, high. R square 93. Bandhan is small cap. That is a bit concerning that it is similar to the base fund. But let's see the alpha. Nippon alpha is 2.49. Oh, again alpha, in alpha also Bandhan is winning, so we have chosen our three funds. Now we will choose contra fund. Let's see, contra, contra. Gonna do the same thing. There are only three contra funds, SBI contra and all. So SBI contra, highest 18, Kotak 5 year SBI, and 3 years similar one Kotak. Kotak is giving good return. So let's, anyways, wow, what difference we can make there? We will directly choose Kotak and SBI and Invesco. Here it is. Okay. Then sector. So which sector do we want? Me personally, let's say if there is AI sector, CCT or sector. Okay, sector, and there are the names of sectors. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sectors: financial, energy, technology, manufacturing. Okay, defense. It's not there. AI. There are very less sectoral fund that we will. I mean, I will personally do it later. But for now, let's go with another thing. So we have value, small cap, contra. We got contra, and okay, I'm gonna go with value fund. So what are value fund? First of all, what are value funds? Let me show you this. Um, Value fund is open-ended equity market that invests at least 60% of its assets in stock trading below their intrinsic value. So these are those funds which finds these stocks that are getting at cheap valuation, undervalued, and then they buy them and they go up and gives you a good return. So let's see, 10-year we got HSBC value and JM value, Bandhan value. So top three are these ones. 5-year HSBC, ICICI, Nippon. Okay, HSBC is coming up in 2 points. So I'm gonna, let's change it into value. So value and contra are kind of opposite funds. Let's see for 3 year returns. What do we have? Access value, HSBC value, Nippon India. So Nippon India came in 5-year and 2-year. So I'm gonna choose Nippon India as well. Then quant value. Let's see for 1-year return. HSBC, like it's consistently outperforming. So let's go back there, and 10-year best one, third Bandhan. Where was Bandhan at 18th and 17%? If Bandhan will come in top 5 in any of the 5-year or 3-year, then I'm gonna, okay, Bandhan is coming at 4th. And then for 3-year return, 3-year return, Bandhan is not here. Where is Bandhan? Where you went? Okay, it went all the way 17%, while 3-year return the best is 24. Damn, that is a big deal. But because it has shown good value in the last 5 and 10 year, so we are gonna go with it for now. Let's see, because my all funds are, the one that I'm choosing are all in this top 3 category for 10 years. So HSBC is there, Bandhan is there, Nippon is there. These are the ones that I chosen, right? Yeah. So I will see their risk. Sharpe ratio 1.24, 0.99, and Nippon is 1.23. So looks like HSBC is winning here. Standard deviation R square 87, 93 and 92. Same, it is winning here. Okay, so let's choose Bandhan here. Cool. Now we had chosen all the funds that we need. Now we are going to apply all of the other parameters to find out which one of these all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 category fund we are going to choose. Now for that, let me try this thing. Should I just transpose it down? Copy and just transpose. Now I need to learn Excel to, so what I want to do is I want to make these category in a way that I can write the numbers in them, like flexicap 1 2 3 in this way. So I can either give the weightage towards there, or what can I do? I can't move it like this, then everything will be moved up and down. Okay, so I will do it once I will learn Excel, but for now let's see. We will, for the first matrix we need to see is this one. Here one. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. You will go to the value research, and here you will go to funds, and then go to fund scanner. It will land you on this page, and then you're going to not you're going to choose the fund category. For now flexicap I'm choosing. Then all these ratings and everything is just not really required. We need the active fund, we need the open-ended fund, we need direct plan, and we will apply, and you will get this stupid pop-up ad. Okay, so here written part is already sorted. We can just go to the long term and let it wait. Okay, here it is. It will give you extra 15 and 20 year option as well. But let's see. So our top three fund are already here: Quant, Flexi, and HDFC. Now the problem with value research is that the moment you will go to the other category, it's gonna all refresh, and that sucks so much. Look, everything is refreshed. Okay, you know what? I will do this. We will go to the fund house because we have already categorized them, right? So it's not clicking. I'm getting so much headache. Oh, I think I need to get my specs checked. It's giving me weird kind of headache. Why is it so slow? The moment when I'm making the video, things get slow. But anyways, there are two things that we need to check here. Quant ITI, what we have? Quant HDFC Parag Parekh. Quant HDFC Parag Parekh. So I will remove this one. Submit. Now see, this is something called capture ratio. Capture ratio or downside capture ratio or upside capture ratio. Both of them are here. What it means is we should mainly care about downside capture ratio. What it means is that particular mutual fund is falling less than the benchmark, right? So basically, if the benchmark is falling 10%, the mutual fund should follow less than 10% because that is why we are paying them to do the work for us. Otherwise, you would directly invest in the benchmark itself, right? So in this case, look, HDFC has 93 or Parag Parikh has 48, less least, and Quant has 94. What it means is if the market is falling 10%, the HDFC will fall only 9.3%, or Parag Parek will fall only 44.8%. So this is how it works. And upside, if the market is going 10% up, the HDFC is going up 10.8% up or whatever. So basically, it will go more up. While Parag Parek is also not capturing the market up ratio. So Parag Parek is like the safe fund. It's if you don't want to just invest in the large cap fund, you should invest in Parag Parek because it works similar way. So yeah, and see Quant because Quant is a very aggressive fund. So when market is going 100 whatever percent, Quant is going away from the market. But when the market is falling down, Quant is falling even more down. So that's why if you are risk taker, then Quant is for you. If you are safe player, then Parag Parek is for you. Because HDFC, in the HDFC case, and if you are like medium, then you can take HDFC. So that's your choice. Now going to the other category, drawdown recovery. Where is it? Drawdown. So what drawdown tells you is when was the time that these funds have fallen, how much these funds have fallen. So again, removing this one. Should don't go. Okay, yeah, here. Look, the Parag Parek fell 30% down in 2020. It took 138 days to recover. So if you are the person who cannot take this much fall, then you should not take Parag Parek. But comparing it with HDFC and comparing it with Quant, it fell less. So that's why you should take this one because mutual fund will fall for sure whenever market will fall. But how much they fall is what determines the quality of the mutual fund. So that's that. Okay, it is there. Fund house. Hmm. Fund house, HDFC, Parag. Is it not showing Parag? Yeah, right. QUANT Quant. Okay, man. It is only showing us one. That's bad. When some website gives you this many pop-up, you know what? It just I will never buy that shit. So let's check the risk. Flexi cap direct, standard deviation is 10. Standard deviation means how much it fluctuates from its average. So it's 10 is average, goodish. Sharpe ratio 1.56, Sortino ratio, all these ratios we are getting here. Now maybe I need to remove the HDFC and add, it will show quant now. Now it is showing quant. HDFC. Okay, now it is showing this as well. And PAR. Why it why Parag Parekh is not coming? Parag Parekh, that's weird. So let's just see the two of them. Quant FlexiCap compared to see HDFC, the standard deviation is very high in this. Like both, it's showing high riskometer, but it is 16 and it is 10. So now you know which is going to fluctuate more. Sharpe ratio, more than 1 is good, less than 1 is bad. So there it is. Shortiner ratio 2, 1. Again, HDFC is winning here. Beta is less, should be less, so that is good. Less than 1 it should be. Alpha is more, so we HDFC is clearly winning over quant. So that is for sure that we don't want quant, so let's just delete the quant. Now the main thing was Parag Parekh. Where the hell is that? Okay, let's go to PKLMNOPOP. Okay, oh, it is called PPFAS. So the PPFAS, I will just add PPFAS and HDFC. It will be better. HDFC, where is HDFC? HDFC, here it is. Okay, now we can have better decision between the two. So now HDFC and Parag Parekh is here. Parag Parekh has even lower, very good. Sharpe ratio, similar. Beta, less. Alpha is less, but it's still close. Now you know which one you need. You need Parag Parekh in this case. So, so the same thing we are gonna do with all of these things. I will do it myself, but that's how you will choose. And I'm going to show you my overall portfolio that I will make after I will make it. Okay, so it's gonna again start the, I mean, I will just fast forward it. You will see now. Okay, so I have sorted it out. All these funds are the one that I selected and won the metrics, all the matrices. In FlexiCap, Parag Parekh is good. In multicap, Nippon is good. In small cap, Quant and Bandhan is good. In contra fund, SBI good, and in value, HSBC is good. Now, see, the thing is, why I have to fund in small cap, because I want to take a little bit extra risk in small cap, and Quant is extremely getting beaten up in small cap, and Bandhan is extremely doing very well. So I want to take these two funds in small cap, and rest for the safety I will be investing in the other two. These are the safety net, like maximum 60% of my portfolio, like 30%. I will wait. I will just make it come down. So we are gonna do a little bit transposed, and yeah. So a small cap and getting it one more time down here. Small cap. Okay, there it is. So percentage wise, it will be 30% here, 30% here, um, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. So that's how my portfolio is going to be: 30% in flexi cap, 30% in multi cap, 10%, 10% in small cap, and 10% in contra, 10% in contra. So more than half portfolio will be in the safer side, and the rest 40% will be in the riskier side. So that's how I can take my risk. So I'm choosing it. It's up to you if you would want to give more to them. So you can just do 20%, 20% in flexi multi, and the rest, um, wait, not 20, 35, 35. So 70% will be in safer side, and 30% you can take risk in these. So that's my thing right now. Apart from this, I will be doing bonds as well. Now, what are bonds? Bonds are basically um, a way that you are giving loan to a government or to a company, and the company or the government will pay you the interest, and in the end they will give you your whole money back as well. Now, why uh, bonds are not that much good as the FD? Because maybe the bond is giving you more interest, but the FD compounds your wealth, right? But bond does not compound it, it will just give you the interest. So that is the difference between bond and the FD. Bonds are also safer, but not as safer as the FD. And how do you choose bond? There are some ratings by agencies, and the rating goes like A plus, B plus, C, something like this. And you can choose different apps to do that. If you want to know which apps you want to use to invest in bonds, you can write in the comment. I will give you the app name. Obviously I will give you a referral from my app so that I can earn something, but yeah, I will give you a good app that I have researched on. So that this is how you can make the portfolio. This is how I have learned it. Now by the end of this video, once I will learn the Excel as well, and then I will show you my complete portfolio on a Excel spreadsheet. Excel spreadsheet, it is just Excel or Google Sheet basically. So that's it for the day 3. Next video you will see 4, 5, 6 combined together. So that's it. See you in the next video. So hey folks, welcome back to the second challenge and the final part of this video. The 2 minutes ago, like whatever, 1 minute ago, you have seen that it was the day 3 at that time, where I was making my portfolio that you can see right now on the screen. But then the day 4, day 5, day 6 went bad because, well, I got sick again. I had a toothache, and then I got half headache, and then I got pain in the half of my face. So that's why I couldn't properly do it. But I have made the portfolio. I couldn't record the video. And basically what I would be doing, what I would have done in the last 3 days, the day 4, 5, and 6, is learning the Excel. So that I will do in the next challenge. For now, you can see that these are the portfolio that this is the portfolio that you have seen in the previous part, and this is the new portfolio where we have the same 3 small caps. The multi cap is there, the flexi cap is there, the contra is there, the value is there. This one I am not doing it, uh, so I'll just remove it. So yeah, multi-asset, the one thing that is new here, the two things that are new here are these two things: multi-asset and manufacturing fund. So as I was looking for a specific theme-based fund, so I found the manufacturing fund, as there is a lot of attention of government towards manufacturing in India. So that is why I've chosen this fund. And the multi-asset fund is because this fund has gold as well in it, some metal, gold, silver. So that is why you can choose either multi-asset fund or multi-cap fund. I have kept them both here just for the sake of it, that I will have more exposure towards the safer side of the things. So 50% of my portfolio will go into this, other 50% will be into the risky side. Now, apart from the mutual fund, equity is up to you. How you can, if whatever stocks you like, you can invest in them if you know their names and all. If you don't, then maybe later I will make a proper video about choosing the stocks, because it is a big topic. So here in this case, the second thing is bond. There are two type of bond. I have already told you how bond works in the previous part. So the two type of bond are, the first one is you will give them your money, that is the principal. They will give you the principal back in the end of that bond period, and in between that every month they will give you the interest. And the second type of bond is every month they will not only give you the interest but also a part of your principal. So what happens in this one is every month, because your principal is getting less and less, so every other month, every next month, your interest will keep on coming less and less. So that is the difference between them. So let's say a bond where you are getting only the interest, not the principal, might give you 12% return, while a bond where you are getting your principal as well every month with the interest and at the same 12%, but overall in the end you will see that you have less profit from the other one than the first one. So that's all about it. I'm still having some pain in my head, so I will just record the video now. I will edit the video now, and that's it about the challenge of learning about personal finance and making the portfolio. In the next challenge I will be learning the Excel in 1 week, so that I can properly make this portfolio here and do more automation into it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for the next challenge. See you in the next video. Bye.